Welcome back. Today I will be continuing my series I've started in the last couple days with today talking about the possibility of a rebrand from the Winnipeg Jets. So, getting right into the nitty-gritty. Winnipeg has had their the same exact design since returning to the NHL after the relocation of the Atlanta Thrashers in 2011. Winnipeg originally had a team by the same name in the WHA from 1972 to 1979, and in the National Hockey League from 1979 to 1995, before the team relocated to Phoenix and became the Coyotes, where they remained until 2024, as that franchise is now the Utah Mammoth. But Winnipeg has kept their brand quite stable in comparison to others. It's basically a carryover from the Reebok Edge uniform system, and they still use the same exact primary logo. But there has been a lot of talk about maybe the Jets getting a rebrand, as the Jets have thrown back a lot, because their third jersey is their 2019 Heritage Classic, which is based off their 1970s jerseys from the World Hockey Association, and they had a white one 3 seasons before in 2016 for the Heritage Classic, which was a white version of that jersey, which they wore for a couple seasons after as a Heritage uniform. And they've also even thrown back to like the other eras, like they had a different look in the 1990s. They did that in white, but with different colors, so the reverse retro. They did a gray version of the 1970s/1980s uniform while they were in the NHL, and then they had in 2023 the real Canadian Air Force throwback jersey that was only worn for 3 games that season. But many fans have become very fond of Winnipeg's third jersey. I have as well, to be honest. I think it's a very sharp looking design, and if the Jets were to rebrand to it and kind of take a kind of the route similar to what Calgary did in 2020 and Edmonton in 2022, I think it'd fit in very well. I think fans would like it more than what they have. Not that the Jets like brand is bad. I really like their primary logo. I think the uniforms could have been done a little bit better, especially the road jersey, which I think is a little bit off. The home jersey actually I think is pretty good. The number font's good as well. And even if they were to rebrand, they keep pretty much the same exact color scheme, maybe tweak it a little bit with Fanatics or something, if that were to be the case. Winnipeg's also hosting the Heritage Classic this season on October 25th of this year against the Montreal Canadiens, so maybe they'll throw back to the WHA again or something. Well, I mean, that's yet to be seen yet, but we're less than 3 months out from that game as I'm recording this, so maybe I expect the jerseys may be revealed sometime in September. But anyways, Winnipeg, their fans I think would like to see something new. NHL fans in general, because Winnipeg's kind of they've kept the same look since 2011. They have been doing a lot of uniform experimentation on like third Heritage, reverse retro, and Hometown Remix, which is supposed to have a Northern Lights theme, which I'm really excited to see, especially with how they do the gradients and stuff, which I hope they do. And yeah, but Winnipeg, they have a very iconic retro look, especially connected to like the players like Dale Hawerchuk, not Teemu Selanne, that was the 1990s one, but Dale Hawerchuk, Bobby Hull when he went to Winnipeg in the WHA, that monumental player pickup for the World Hockey Association during its upstart. So a lot of big connections there, and even with the original Winnipeg Jets with their players like Teemu Selanne, with that incredible rookie season he had, overtaking Mike Bossy's record for goals by a rookie, and then other players from that time, and of course now to the current iteration of the Winnipeg Jets. So I don't know if Winnipeg does rebrand anytime soon, but it could happen. A lot of teams have thrown back to retro looks like St. Louis, Boston, Calgary, Edmonton, and maybe some other teams soon in the future. Thrown back by, I mean, like taking them as a basis as for their primary uniforms recently, Buffalo as well, and Ottawa. So, but anyways, sorry for the cut there. I think I accidentally hit stop recording, but anyways, leave your thoughts down in the comments, and I will talk to y'all in the next one. See ya.